Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your monthly reading for January 2023. This is for Pisces, Sun and Rising. And if you're new to my channel, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also use astrology and my guides to help bring a lot more clarity, to get a lot more specific with your reading. And the reason I do this, Pisces, is because A, I love you. All right. I want you to feel like this is a personal reading, like we're here one-on-one rather than a general spread. And secondly, astrology and tarot have gone hand in hand. All right, for centuries. In fact, astrology came first. That's why every tarot card is assigned an astrological element, a ruling planet. I mean, we go really deep when the two are combined. Now, Pisces, first things first, Happy New Year, all right? I really, really love how far you've come. You had Jupiter in your sign last year, and now Jupiter is in Aries, which is your second house, okay? And so, hey, you could have gotten a raise, a new promotion. You could have started a side hustle. Listen, yeah, last year, come on, you, especially around the end of spring to summer, you should have, seen some activity with your salary and finances and income. Now it's just, we're taking it to the next level, all right? Because Jupiter is not retrograding or anything like that. Jupiter is going to be in your sign until May, all right? So you, listen, it's all about money, and we know Jupiter is a planet of expansion, profit, luck, prosperity. So that's all really great. I'm really excited for you. And, as we are in Capricorn season, that's your 11th house. Just go be social. You may be doing it already. And 11th house also rules your hopes and dreams. I love that for you. We also have this month of full moon in Cancer. That's going to happen on the 6th in your 5th house of love and, oh my gosh, pleasure. All right. Creativity, self-expression, even procreation if you're thinking about having kids. So let's go ahead and get started with your reading for January 2023. Again, this is for Pisces, Sun and Rising, and once again, Happy New Year. Now, Pisces, like I said earlier, I do a traditional Celtic cross spread. I also two things. One, if you're new to my channel, I leave all the key astrological dates in the description box if you want to follow along. If you saw my reading for your 2023 overview, I did your year forecast, okay? You'll know I said that January or 2023 doesn't really start until about January 22nd, okay? And the reason why is because Mercury's retrograde, okay? Mars is retrograde, and Uranus is retrograde. So it really, things just don't, it's like, quicksand energy almost. All right. Now, the good news is they're all going direct week by week by week. So we love that. You're going to see a lot of movement, especially Pisces, for you, especially your domestic sector. That's relationships. That's your actual home. You may be moving. You may be thinking about moving, decorating, renovating. You may be moving in with a partner. There's families there too, your parents. And, Mars in Gemini is retrograde, and it's retrograde in your your house, your domestic sector. So you're going to see boom, boom, boom when Mars, a planet of action, just starts moving forward. You're going to feel it. The second thing is, remember to stay tuned to the end of the reading because I break it down. You're reading week by week. I pull more cards to give you an idea of what to expect every week this month. And trust me, there's a lot happening this month. So, Pisces, let's get started. I love this. I love this. You're ready. You're over it. You're ready. You're moving forward. I love it. This is amazing. Okay? This is amazing. You got the 10 of Wands, okay, in your past. Listen, hey, 10 is the end of the cycle, and it's in your past, okay? So you're coming out of a place where it was just a lot of work, okay? To the point where someone may have had to ask you, hey, listen, you need a little help here? Come on, you're taking on a little bit more than you should. There's a lot of burden energy with the 10 of Wands as well, but again, 10 is the end of the cycle, all right? The fact that it came up in your past, laying those wands down, okay? Because sometimes, like, we work so much, we don't see the big picture. If you're so laser focused, if you're on autopilot as well, sometimes we can't see. Just like the little man here, he can't see where he's going, right? So that's the great news, is that we're coming to the end of that, and look at what we have in the heart of your spread. Okay, you have the Six of Swords. This is amazing, especially because this is sort of like the theme of the month. Okay, this is moving forward. You see the turbulent waters here, leaving all those challenges behind, leaving it all back in 2022. This is almost like moving forward into what I call the promised land. You can see, look at the sea, all right? Look how calm it is. It's like glass, crystal clear. Remember, water represents emotions, okay? And so you're moving into a better place, all right? Starting in January. You see the swords in the boat as well. I want you to take the swords. Swords are the mental suit, right? I want you to take the ones that you've learned, that you need, all right? Things that may have happened that you've learned from, you've grown from. Take that with you. Now, listen, you did get the King of Wands, all right, in your challenge area. So, not to like whatever, but it's time to really, really, don't F around at this point. Go toward your passions, the things that you want. Hey, you can be silly, that's fine. You can, have fun with it, and I want you to. But when it comes to your passions and the things that you want, take it seriously, all right? That's what it just means when the King of Wands is here, because the King of Wands is, first of all, he is a really fun king, okay? And he is a passionate king, but he's also like the entrepreneur, right, of tarot, wands, career, okay? Job, right? All of that, anything that has to do with your work, but also our passions, creativity, ideas. And it's just, when it's coming up in your challenge area, there's a disconnect, all right? So really keep your eyes on the prize and just move forward with the energy of the Six of Swords, okay? Let's move forward with that, but also remember to have all that passion, okay? Moving forward. I love the fact that you did get the Nine of Cups, okay? It's showing that your eyes are on the prize, okay? So your head's there. Now bring everything else, like mind, body, spirit, right? Moving forward. Listen, because this is all what this is, with the Ten of Wands in your past, this is leaving all that behind, starting on a clean slate with the new year. This is the genie in a bottle energy. This is the wish come true card. There's gratitude here. It's as if he's showing off the cups, like trophies, right? I love that. And you want it, all right? You want it. It's, and the cups over the head, they really do indicate enlightenment. So keep going toward that. Keep going toward that, because you will. I mean, we haven't even got to your future. You got another king. You got the King of Pentacles. So it looks like there is a lot of you that are looking at money. You are wanting wealth, okay? And that is something that is a big goal of yours, all right? To really expand it. You will have all the luck. Remember, I started off this reading saying Jupiter is in your second house, which is your salary, which is money, which is finances, and it is the planet of luck and expansion and growth. All right, so this is really good, and this is, just synchronotic with, what's happening astrologically, okay? And so the king, he is the richest king, all right? Hand on top of the pentacle, owning your wealth, owning your money. Now, if money is not something of concern to you right now, the pentacles are earthbound, all right? So they also represent your physical reality, all right? Tangible realities, okay? So your world, building the world that you want, having the resources to build the world that you want, to make it amazing, right? And, a lot of family energy is coming through too. So I think I said earlier, right? There's your family, your domestic sector, okay? And so with that happening, and then we have that full moon in Cancer, in your fifth house of love and, procreation and pleasure, there could be a lot of activity. That's what you're thinking of too. Building that world, your family, okay? Expanding it. So I really love all this. I love that you have the Knight of Swords, all right? In your future. Hello? The knights are all on a mission. They're all so active. This knight, Uhtred, son of Uhtred, I'm probably going to stop saying that as a reference because no one gets it. But just think Jon Snow, all right? Just charging forward, courageous, bold, moving forward. That's why I'm not spending too much time with the King of Wands in your challenge area, because you're gonna be fine. Listen, we're moving forward. You see the pattern here, moving forward toward the things that you want, the world that you want, all your wishes to come true. And I also did say that as we are in Capricorn season, that is your 11th house of your hopes and dreams, okay? And so the eyes are on the prize. Bring everything along with it, and just, stay focused on it, and just, be passionate, okay? Be passionate toward it. I love this for you. I love this for you, especially with the Knight of Swords in your future, okay? Now, let's get to your stuff. Pisces, if you like this reading, it would be so great if you like, subscribe, leave comments, all of that. I love emojis. If you're not a commenter, when I get notifications of emojis, especially when they're like, I love random emojis. It really does make me smile. All right. And if you are a subscriber, I just want to thank you so much. You're amazing. Thank you for being here every week. You really make my day. I really, really appreciate it. Now, looking at your stuff, Pisces. Woo. You're good. Now, you got the devil, all right? I don't want you to be worried about this. I want you to just remember, we're starting on a clean slate. Remember, we're coming to the end of something. We're moving forward. I mean, that's the biggest pattern here. That is the biggest pattern. And not even moving forward, but you have the Knight of Swords in your future. So charging forward, okay? Charging forward. Now, we're leaving something behind, okay? There is a part of you where there's something you got to leave behind, all right? Let's think about that, all right? The devil represents everything that you would think the devil represents, right? Vices, addictions, bad behaviors, bad patterns. And, what good timing, right? Especially with New Year's, all right? We all make our resolutions. We all think about what we want to change about ourselves, how we want to improve our lives, what we want to stop doing. And even if you don't write it down, even if you don't make resolutions, we think about that, okay? Everyone does during the new year, all right? And so this is just saying that there is something that's, something that is not, serving you well, all right? And so if you don't know what it is, think about it. Think about something that could be holding you back or be causing the King of Wands in your challenge area, all right? And then once you make that connection, boom, bye-bye. Hit the road, Jack, right? Because here, you can see the two people chained to the devil. However, the chains are loose, okay? You can break free. In order to break free, though, you have to be aware of the chains, all right? And even before that, you have to care. You have to care to break free, all right? So have that care, okay? And you'll be fine, especially, look, you got the Magician. Come on. When I say we're moving forward in this new direction, this new beginning, I mean, if there's one big affirmation, is the fact that you got the Magician in your external factors area of your staff. This is the beginning of a new journey, but this is also you having the power to manifest whatever you want at this point, okay? Something's coming through. Someone is going to be that person to open up this new path for you, all right? The Magician. This is a, very active card. This is a card of action. Hand to the sky. Magician's baton to the sky. Hand to the ground. As above, so below, all right? You see he has all the tools of tarot at his disposal, all right? He's got the swords, the wands, the cups, and the pentacles. So what you decide, which direction, where do you want to go? I think it's money, all right? I think it's money for a lot of y'all. Because we do need those resources for the things that we want. Like if you do want to expand your family, you do need money to make that happen, all right? If you do want to launch a business, you do need money to, launch that business. So I really love that you got the Magician here. Someone is coming through this month to help you just really get things going for you. I love that. It's my goodness, look, you got the Nine of Pentacles as well. All right. So listen, if there's anything that you want at this point, it's just you want this abundance now. All right. You want this abundance. You can see the symbol of Venus all over her gown. Okay. Venus is a planet of love and money and sex and everything that we desire, right? We love that. And Venus is also very active this month too. So I really just want you to focus and keep your eyes on the prize. You got the Nine of Cups in your crown. You got the Nine of Pentacles as well. I really love this for you, all right? I really love this for you, and I want you to have all this, and you can have all this, and you will have all this. Just take action, all right? Wait, just continue to move forward and let go of the things that you don't need. Now, your final outcome, you got the Seven of Cups. This is saying that there are going to be opportunities coming through this month, okay? Opportunities that are going to come through. Some may not be great, but hey, that's why it's good to focus on that one thing that you want, all right? Focus on that one thing that you want. If there's a lot of things you want, just focus on that one thing. Put all your energy toward that one thing, the one that's most important to you, the one that's going to bring you that happiness and joy, okay? And then from there, then you can bring in other things, okay? Then you can bring in other things. I want you to just be laser focused. The other thing is, with this coming up and your final outcome, especially with what's going on right now, Mercury retrograde, Mars retrograde, I want you, especially with Mercury retrograde, because Mercury is a planet of communication, and when it's retrograde, listen, I don't... if you are going to sign a contract for, like a new house or... maybe a new job, you got a new job or you sign on a new client, read the fine print, okay? Just read the fine print, make sure everything looks good, okay? Because, the Seven of Cups is a card of illusion and delusion. So just saying that, things may not appear as it seems. So really, really, if there is something that you're signing or if there is something, even if it's a relationship too, look for those, red flags if you're on the third or fourth date with someone and they do something that you're just like, I don't know, right? But it's all about being intuitive at this point, right? Being intuitive, and like Pisces, y'all are the most psychic, right? You're the most psychic out of all the signs. So, as I said earlier, I am going to pull a card a week to give you a little bit of insight to expect. So you know what to expect every week this month. Now, I already said the first week, Venus is going into Aquarius, but there's a lot of really fun things happening the first week of January, okay? And we do have that full moon in Cancer in your 5th house of love and creativity and pleasure. Oh, ultimately, it's just pleasure. All right, so first week, you got the Page of Swords. So listen, I think I said earlier as well that you're going to get these surprising messages because Uranus is very active, and especially the first week, and especially with that full moon in Cancer, that one's really all about breakthroughs and good news coming through. So the Page is the messenger, okay? The Page is the messenger, so expect some expect some messages to come through, and this is the first page that you have gotten. Pages are very powerful. Listen, and he is, the swords are communication. It's the mental suit. Expect some messages to come through. And the Page of Swords is very eager and very enthusiastic. So it's also like new beginnings too. All right. Again, the synchronicity of, what's happening with your reading, but also with that week, with that full moon in Cancer. Now, the second week, Mars is finally going direct. I love that, okay? Mars has been retrograde in your 4th house, your domestic sector, all right? So it's like boom, boom, boom from there. One other thing I'm going to point out for the second week is on the 9th, Venus is trining Mars, all right? Come on. We know what happens when Venus and Mars gets together. This is an auspicious day. This is a wonderful day. If you're single, you better fire up your Tinder, your Hinge, your Match.com, whatever it is, all right? Go out there. Go to the bars. It's a great day. great day, especially coming after that full moon in Cancer that was in your house of love, okay? If you're single. If you're in a relationship, same thing. Things could, you could take things to engagement, proposal, all of that, all right? All of that. And if you're not here for love, career as well. So, you got the Queen of Pentacles, all right? Not only did you get the King of Pentacles, you got the Queen of Pentacles, you got the pair. When I say money is a big thing this month, money is a big thing this month, all right? This is all about wealth. This is power and wealth and money, all right? You can see their harvest, their abundance. You can, listen, you're good. You're golden, all right? Big money month. Now, the Queen of Pentacles, listen, here's the thing. I always say this is a card that looks like it's been torn out of the pages of a fairy tale, all right? You can see the little bunny rabbit in the corner there as well, all right? Representing fertility and growth. But here's the thing. She has the power. She has the resources to build the world that she wants. It's all about world building, right? At this point. That is what a fairy tale is, okay? And so, you're good. You're golden. That world that you want. Remember I said, whether it's, the perfect career, expanding your family, you're golden. Pisces, come on. Now, the third week of January, Mercury is finally going direct. And then we officially enter Aquarius season, okay? Sun goes into Aquarius on the 20th. And then we have a new moon in Aquarius. Now, that new moon, Pisces, is in your 12th house, okay? The 12th house is the subconscious. It is going deep. It is your past. It is hidden enemies. It really is just like unrooting some things at this point, all right? Unrooting those things. And a lot of things from the past could have come up from, in the first few weeks because Mercury was retrograde. And when Mercury does go retrograde, a lot of things from the past resurface, okay? So it could have made you think of that, but we're going really deep now, and I love that. But let's see what's going on for you for the third week. Yes, I love it. You got the 8 of Cups, all right? So as you can see, when I say we are leaving, we're starting this new beginning, charging forward in this new path, this new journey. I'm not even joking, okay? This devil that came up, it looks like you're leaving it, all right? The third week, you're going to realize what it is, and you're going to let it go because it's not serving you well. Just like this man here, all right? Walking away from the cups, okay? Hey, it's a bittersweet moment, okay? You see that it's an eclipse happening in the background. And, when you leave, cups are emotion, but you see all that water too, okay? Listen, what fits in cups? Water, right? This is very emotional, all right? Could be a very emotional moment, but it's so good for you, all right? It's so good for you. And it could be just, you're in a situation that, hey, sure, it was comfortable. It was fine. But you realize that, hey, there's something better for me. I'm better, I need to be recognized and be compensated for what I'm worth. I know my value, and I love that. All right, Pisces, it's all about moving forward. All right, all about moving forward. I love this for you. Now, the last week of January, Uranus goes direct. So this is when 2023 really starts, okay? You're going to feel it too. You're going to feel it, guaranteed. Things are going to be moving, all right? Things are going to be moving. And I want you to mark January 24th in your calendar. That's the best day of January. It's the luckiest day. It's such a great day. The sun is sextiling Jupiter. And actually, the last week of January, there are so many great days, okay? Again, you can go through, I leave the descriptions of the key dates in the, the description box. But the last week is great. And it's actually, that is my birthday week. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm looking forward to that week. But let's see what's going on for you, Pisces, for the last week. You got the Empress. So, Pisces, could this be your best reading? Could this be your best reading you've had? Maybe. Everyone, there's about 3 signs that have had their best readings I've ever done for them in January. And I think this may be your best too. I think this may be your best. I mean, you got the Empress. This is passion. This is pleasure. All right. Remember, Mars is, remember that we had that full moon in Cancer. Mars is going direct. Mercury's going direct. I mean, this is the Empress. All right. This is, well, first of all, I want you to spend some time in nature if you can, because I think that's going to be really good. This is, your soul, her soul's glorified in nature, but the Empress, come on, this is all about abundance. This is all about pleasure, all right? Directing that energy toward, creatively or, sensually, sexually even, all right? Maternally. But this is also, hey, remember what I said from the beginning. Some of y'all are thinking about having kids or expanding your family. Boom. All right. She's pregnant, and this is a sign of birth. Okay. Birth, fertility, but also, and you also got that with the Queen of Pentacles, by the way, but also birth of new ideas, birth of new beginnings. Okay. 3. All right. Growth, advancement, but creation. And so you getting the Empress for the last week of January. This is, honestly, you're making me emotional. This is, I honestly think this could be your best reading. I think this could be your best reading of the month. I mean, or best monthly reading. I mean, you have opportunities coming through. You have the Magician in your external factors area. You're moving forward. You're charging forward in so many ways. Look, you got the 8 of Cups, the 6 of Swords, the Knight of Swords, okay? You got the pair, the King and the Queen of Pentacles here, money and wealth. You got the Empress. You got the 9 of Cups. You have the 9 of Pentacles, the Magician. I mean, and remember, the 10 of Wands, what started it all in your past, leaving it behind, okay? All that hard work. Pisces, I actually think this is your best reading I've done for you. I'm going to have to look into it, but you're amazing, Pisces. I love you so much. I'm excited for you. Happy New Year. And again, if you're new to my channel, would be great if you'd like, subscribe, and leave comments. Really makes me smile. And if you're a subscriber, I love you so much. Thanks so much for being here, and I will see you next week.